The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Hi, this is Andrew with Learn About Law. In today's video, I will discuss one of the major changes related to elders and protective orders in Wisconsin. I would also like to share what's known as Cayley's Law and the effect that could have on the length of protective orders. So before we get into the changes made related to protective orders, it's important to understand the basics, right? So injunctive relief is a remedy that the courts use to provide equity to persons in various legal situations. A protective order is one of many forms of injunctive relief. Protective orders restrain those who are found to have harassed or abused a victim from contacting them, being around them, or in their home, right? So protective orders can also protect the victim's immediate family members, those residing with the victim, and cover the victim's place of employment or school. Protective orders can differ from protective classes such as minors and elders. Further, protective orders are typically finite in nature and can be temporary or last for a couple of years, depending on the class of person affected. These 2 points are topics for discussion with some reference to some of the changes in 2022. So, first we will look at the changes related to a protected class of persons, elders. For the purposes of Wisconsin law, elders are any person who are 60 years of age or older. This year, the laws related to the protection of elders have increased. There are 5 notable changes. So first, acts of sexual assault or any acts of sexual misconduct against an elder will now be deemed at least a Class B felony if the victim is 60 years age or older, regardless of whether the perpetrator knew the elder's age. Second, a crime of physical abuse of an elder will be similar to the law of prohibition of physical abuse of a minor child. This means that any person who commits physical abuse of an elder could be charged with anywhere from a Class C felony for intentionally causing great bodily harm to Class 1 or I felony for recklessly causing bodily harm. Third, the court now has a procedure for freezing or seizing the assets from a person that has been found to have financially exploited an elder. If a person commits financial exploitation of an elder and the property is valued at more than $2,500, a person may be filed to freeze up to 100% of the amount found to be exploited of the person's assets so that the victim may receive the appropriate restitution. 4. The maximum imprisonment sentences related to crimes that are committed against an elder, regardless of whether a perpetrator knew that the victim was an elder. And then finally, the most important change is that any elder who is seeking a restraining order related to domestic violence, individual at risk, or harassment will be allowed to appear in court via telephone or any other audiovisual means permitted by the court. These changes were created to strengthen the protections established by the court to ensure that crimes against elders are handled more seriously. While this has not been enacted yet, or may have been enacted by the time you see this video, we do have some exciting changes that are likely to occur related to the length of protective orders. Kaylee Kozak, a survivor of abuse, has worked tirelessly to make sure that victims of harassment and abuse are protected for as long as possible after the courts enter a permanent restraining order. Currently, the duration of a restraining order can vary in length from 1 to 4 years depending on the person being protected. Kaylee and other advocates realized that once their restraining orders were over, they remained vulnerable to their former abusers or harassers. In many cases, while a restraining order can help, oftentimes there is a need for further protection that the courts have not yet been able to provide in the form of extended restraining orders. With Cayley's Law, those that need long-term and even lifelong protection may have it. Kaylee's Law would give the courts the option to order permanent protective or restraining orders, which means that an abuser must stay away from their victim for a lifetime. Such a law would create peace of mind for victims who are often the unheard and unprotected population of persons with relentless abusers. This proposed law is currently up for vote in Wisconsin Senate. Kaylee and many other advocates are working to have this law passed nationwide. We are excited to see how far this law will reach, and we will watch the progression of this legislation. Between increased protections for elders and the possibility of permanent restraining orders on the horizon, 2022 has been an innovative year for protection orders in Wisconsin. Establishing an order of protection or making sure your loved ones are protected may require the assistance of a lawyer. To learn more about protective orders, you can check out our article linked below. Be sure to leave any questions you may have in the comments, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Hi again, this is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law. I hope you enjoyed the video and podcast. If you did, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel. If you need legal help in this or any other area of law, please don't hesitate to reach out to schedule a consultation. Most consultations are free and can be conducted remotely if you'd like. You can email us, book online, or call us at 414-253-2080. That's 414-253-2080. We have many locations for your convenience and we serve all of Wisconsin. Thanks again for watching.